What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and you know what? Right now, there is just too much information as far as what's going on with Assassin's Creed Shadows that I'm turning into like Team Anti-Shadows. Now, that doesn't mean I don't want the game to come out. That doesn't mean I'm not going to play it. What it means is that I really do not understand why they're doing the things that they're doing. I would actually be okay with a delay right now in this game. As much as I wanted to play it, as much as I was excited for it. And here's what's going on in my mind, all right? First of all, if you come at me with, Black Samurai bad, DEI, they got a black man, they got a woman as the ninja, it should be a man, etc., etc. I'm not going to listen to you because that's absolutely foolish. And that's why I immediately tell you it's just a game, it's fiction, it doesn't exist, you're being ridiculous, you're being silly. I don't understand why you're like this, You can't come at me like that. However, with a lot of the information, and I gotta thank you, 65 Fire Red and Crizzy, who have been putting, like links in, not to be malicious, not because, they want to hate on the game and everything. They're just very upset with Ubisoft's business practices. And that I appreciate. So now, again, like whether or not I decide not to purchase the game or not to showcase the game or anything like that, it's not going to move the needle. It's definitely not. The only one that can move the needle right now is Ubisoft Quebec. And of course, the Japanese, when they bring all that information in front of their governing bodies. I don't know what the results are going to be about that. I keep checking daily, looking around, trying to see what's going on, what they can do, what can possibly be done about this, like on their end, and what that means for like the game, what that means for Ubisoft in general. But like I'm starting to see from the Japanese perspective a lot of the things that they did wrong. Now, again, seasonal things don't bother me. Certain structures do not bother me. Religious structures, that does bother me. And certain things in regards to religion, that bothers me as well. Like, I don't understand why you need to do that. If you are going to do something like that, what you need to do is make sure that it's accurate. First of all, the way I feel, it shouldn't even be in the game to begin with. Anything religious, like that's absolutely ridiculous to me. But if you are going to do something like that, you really have to be on point, man. Like, you really do. It's not like in Final Fantasy where, they have like Catholic iconography all over the place and everything, in like the older games, especially the churches and whatnot. That's all well and good, but they do that, but they don't talk about the religion. You walk into a church and it's a Catholic looking church. It just has crosses and a priest. They don't go into detail as to what that priest does or anything like that, or the religion itself. They actually flipped a picture of a Buddhist priest praying for salvation and changed the meaning to be that, like he was becoming a priest, couldn't save anybody, things like that. They're also messing around with incest in the Buddhist tradition. Those are things you really, you can't get away with that. You can't foul that up and then say, oh, this is actual history, or this is our interpretation. No, religion you can't interpret. They can interpret. They could tell you how they feel. They could tell you what the meaning is, but you cannot. If you are an outsider, you cannot. If you are actually of that religion, then you can. I grew up Catholic. I can't tell a Muslim what their religion is. I can't tell anyone who's Jewish what their religion is. and they can't tell me what mine is. They could ask questions. I could ask questions. I prefer, like I told you guys, I prefer to keep politics and religion out of my gaming. And this is one of the reasons why. The other thing that they're doing, apparently it's going around where they found AI imagery, AI anything to explain what happened in that period. If you used AI to tell you what happened during that time period, you're dumb. You're absolutely dumb. If you use AI to tell you what kind of illnesses you have, you're dumb. Go actually see a doctor. It's little things like this that are becoming big things, and it's going to bite them in the butt sooner or later. Probably sooner than later. Anyway, what are your thoughts? What do you think? Do you think that this is a big enough problem, or do you think that it's still small beans? Let me know in the comments below. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you all in the next one.
Yeah, yeet!